University is a waste of time and money. University is a waste of time and money. I want to tell you something about universities, okay? Universities are a business. They make money. That's what universities are. They're a business that make money. Okay, just like all of these businesses. Cambridge, IELTS, TOEFL, Pearson, all of these are businesses that want your money. Wow. Just like any other business in the world. McDonald's, Starbucks, Walmart, all these big businesses, they want your money. Now, these education businesses, they make money by having power to tell you if you're smart or stupid. Okay? Universities have the power to tell you if you're smart or stupid. I want to tell you a story about something I experienced in university. Okay, now in university, there are teachers, right? Now, usually at university, they're called professors. Okay, teachers, professors, same thing. Now, teachers very often have TAs. A TA is a teacher's assistant. Okay, TAs just sort of help the professor with usually just marking. And maybe they'll help teach something or they'll help the students in some way, okay? So those are called TAs. And when I was in university, in one of my classes, there was a TA. She was a really young girl, like maybe 19 years old, okay? So she probably just graduated from university and then she was working maybe part-time as a TA. And she marked one of my papers that I wrote. Okay, and she gave me a bad mark. And I remember thinking, who is this young girl to tell me if I'm right or wrong? Who is she to tell me? Okay, my pride was wounded. My pride was wounded. I was so angry because she had the power to decide if I was smart or stupid. She had power over me, and I hated that, okay? It was a good paper. It was a really good paper. I'm sure I was a better writer than her. I felt like I was smarter than her, so that's why my pride was wounded, okay? But this is why university is largely a waste of time and money. It's a waste of time and money because university and any kind of learning has become more focused on grades than about learning. Okay, I know hundreds of students, university, high school, and there's one thing that makes them all the same. That is, they are worried about their grades. That's all they care about. They just want to get good grades so that they can pass their class, so that they can get a piece of paper saying that they're smart. Okay, that's basically what a diploma or a certificate or a degree, that's all it is. The university, the president of the university signs the paper saying this person graduated from this field of study. Maybe a teacher, doctor, lawyer. Okay? That's all it is. And that's bad because it takes the focus off learning and it makes people worry about their grades. So my grandpa had a grade 5 or 6 education. I can't remember. That's all the education he got because he was from a very poor family, okay? So he had to work as a farmer his whole life. He had to work hard on the fields, so he couldn't keep studying. Okay, but he was a really smart guy. And today I was thinking that all of his kids, all my grandpa's children, went on to become more educated than he was. They went to high school and university. And today I was thinking, were they smarter than he was? Were my grandpa's kids smarter than he was because they went on to get more education than he got? No, they weren't. In fact, he was probably smarter than most of his kids ended up to be. Why? Why is that the case? Well, it's because knowledge and wisdom are not dependent on formal education. Okay, formal education means like high school and college. Okay, there's other kinds of education, and knowledge and wisdom are not dependent on these. It means you can get knowledge and wisdom without formal education. Sometimes formal education is good, it can help you, but you don't need it to get over here. Okay, I've met so many people in my life, and I always ask them some questions. Okay, so this guy, for example, he has an MBA, a Master of Business Administration. That's what MBA stands for. I asked him, how do you start a business? How does a person start a business? And he said, I don't know. He didn't know anything about how to start a business, or he didn't know anything about business in general. And he had an MBA. Wow. Okay, take a look at this guy. This guy had a history degree. And I asked him, how did World War I start? He didn't know. He didn't know. But I know other people who don't have a history degree, who love history, they love reading history. They could talk hours and hours about how World War I started. This guy has no idea. Okay, take a look at this girl. I met her in India. She is from Sweden, okay, and she had a degree in human rights. And I asked her, how many people have you helped? How many people have you helped get better rights? She didn't know. She hadn't helped anyone get better rights. It's just a degree. She just chose something to study in university, and she studied it, she got her degree. But she hasn't actually helped anyone get better human rights. Okay, look at this woman. She's a doctor. I asked her, how many people have you cured? She didn't know. She doesn't care. She just sees patients, they come into her office, they say, oh, I have a sore throat, and she just writes them a prescription. Okay, next. She doesn't really care. If they have really serious problems, it's not her job. She just, gives them whatever she thinks they need, and then she just goes home and she enjoys her nice life, making a lot of money. In Canada, doctors make a lot of money, but most of them are really bad. And that's really terrible, because look at all these people. All these people have university degrees, but they are completely incompetent. Okay, incompetent means useless. They're just useless. They're bad at their job. Okay, why are they completely incompetent after they got a university degree? 4 years of education or more, maybe 8 years of education. They have a nice paper to show that they're smart people, but they're completely incompetent. Okay, that's terrible. I don't like incompetent people. Okay, get educated. Education is a wonderful thing. You don't have to pay thousands of dollars to get educated. You can get educated for free online by reading books, websites, YouTube, Mad English TV. Okay, be competent. Be good at what you do. If you're not a good doctor, don't be a doctor. If you're not a good teacher, don't be a teacher. If you're not good at customer service, don't work in a hotel. So often when I go out shopping or anywhere I go, customer service is so important. But I get terrible customer service. Most of the time, people don't even look at me. They don't say hi. They don't know how to talk to people. They don't have any people skills. Okay, so why? Why are they working there? Who hired them? If I was their boss, I would fire them. Hire someone who's friendly, who's kind, who has good customer service skills. Okay, so get educated and be competent. I think that's a really good motto for a person's life. Okay, I want you to tell me about a competent person you've met. I love meeting competent people. It's so refreshing when I meet competent people. So tell me if you've ever met a competent person down there in the comments, and I'll see you over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.